What is manufacturing? I think of like, I don't know if this is incorrect, but I think of like an assembly line.
Manufacturing, like the creating and assembling of different goods and services, I guess.
Creating something.
Manufacturing is an industry, and
I mean, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I guess it would be in a factory.
And then they just all like take part into making something bigger to help something work.
some type of assembly line.
It's the ability to make something that somebody has no idea that you were capable of making.
You have a lot of people working on making one product.
In China.
China?
Well, most of the time in America, you buy something and it says made in China.
I plan to go to college.
I have a long list of things I want to do after high school.
My dream job is to be a UFC fighter.
I would like to play professional basketball.
My dream job is to be an NFL football player.
At this point, I honestly don't see myself going to a four-year school.
Well, it's like my parents, for one, they were pushing me toward more of a four-year degree, but if you look at the job market now, I mean, you can make just as much money with people in four-year degrees as you can with an associate's degree.
Probably security. Setting up a good home, good financial status.
I do want the structure of a job and be able to take care of myself, not need anyone to take care of myself for me.
The important factors I look for is location. Is it close to where my house is? The pay, am I going to be able to survive off of the paycheck that I receive?
First of all, that I enjoy doing it, because I mean, who wants to go to work and not enjoy what they're doing? But also that I'm stable, like financially.
I would say you get up, you go to work at 8.
Like when you think of manufacturing, you don't think of like a person that makes a lot of money.
You have a lunch break, an hour lunch break.
And like, I've never really talked about manufacturing. I've always talked about playing sports.
A lot of people are just like wanting to know more about it.
There's a lot of trades and stuff like that, like welding or mechanic or something like that, you know.
And then you go until 5.
I feel like it's someone without education. That's an easier job that you go to.
In machining, you can be a very successful person, just as successful as doctors and lawyers.
It's not laying on an assembly line, laying parts down and stuff.
A lot of people just say, well, what does a machinist do? Where would you work?
I think those are perfect jobs for a lot of people who have a passion for that and love what they're doing.
Here in Oconee, I can say, I have so many job options, it's ridiculous.
I just love being in the manufacturing plant setting. It's a dynamic environment, it's always changing, there's always challenges.
I work in a group that takes ideas that come in and turn those into an actual product.
I've worked in manufacturing for over 12 years now, and it's something that brings me a lot of pride.
I've just recently started training for this new job, and I'm really excited because I love it.
So not only do we have a good work environment here at Itron, but we also manufacture world-class products.
We are on the cutting edge of development. We are on the cutting edge of actual technology. We're trying to implement things that you've never seen before anywhere else in the world.
There's just something satisfying about being able to watch an idea or a plan, come through. At the end of the day, when you can look and say, that happened because of me, it's really gratifying.
Typical work day is very evolving. It's never the same. In my role, coordinating development of new products, working on continuous improvement projects with the engineering and technician teams.
Manufacturing, I can always relate to sports.
My goal was to go to the NFL. I had the opportunity, 2 major knee surgeries, but then after my major knee surgery, the NFL didn't want to have nothing to do with me. I had to have a change of mindset, that there was life after football. When you play football, you had a lot of different personalities, a lot of different people. Here at the site where I work now, there's a lot of different people, a lot of different attitudes, but we have one common goal. and all of us got to work together to reach that goal.
There's different roles, there's different avenues for everybody to participate in, and as long as each role's performing their responsibility and tasks, it's a successful team.
We make an impact in our economy, in my opinion.
It means that it's something that we made here that we might sell all across the world.
Job opportunities, a lot of pride.
Made in Oconee County, a sense of pride. Even though this is a small area, but it's an area that's worldwide. I believe people know about Oconee County.
Manufacturing pays for my salary and my way of life, so knowing that things were made here means that there's more people out in the county buying big trucks that then fuel my paycheck and all the paychecks of the 750 people that work here.
As a kind of a small area, having a sturdy economy is important.
It means jobs. It means keeping people in Oconee.
Oconee County is a prospering county. It's a good feeling because you have job security here in Oconee County.
Pride. A lot of people think that everything's made in China nowadays. Well, it ain't. And Oconee County is a good place to look to see that it's not.
Knowing what's really important about Oconee County, what makes Oconee County so special. And it isn't big cities or anything like that, but it's the heart of the people.
What I hear when I hear Made in Oconee County, I hear that we are successful, that we are independent as a county, and that we can basically create anything we need.
Manufacturing is an awesome opportunity.
It's fun seeing a product there, knowing that you had a hand in making it.
We're all really close. We know a lot about each other, so it's nice.
It feels great. You work in an environment like this where we're all pretty much family. Everybody knows everybody, but you carry a lot of pride.
I've been able to take care of my family for the last 20 years. It's a good company to work for. We've got good benefits. I've raised 2 boys, and they've both joined the military, so I'm pretty satisfied with what I've chosen to do.
You can get your start here, but that experience carries with you wherever you go.
So obviously, when I was 17, I had a different perception of what manufacturing was and is today.
Couldn't get a job graduating college, went to a staffing agency and said, hey, I need a job, and they put me down the road at another manufacturing plant, and I fell in love with it.
I was lucky enough to see it evolve. It's very high tech, there's a lot of automation, there's a lot of robotics.
If you don't know what you want to do when you grow up, start in manufacturing. There are so many different avenues to branch out. Manufacturing makes good money. We have terrific health insurance. Those things are critical for a stable lifestyle. And in addition to that, a lot of the big manufacturing plants will pay for your education as well. So come start here, get your feet wet, understand what you really want to do with your life, and we'll help you grow.
If you're out there thinking about, hey, I'm in high school, I'm getting to the point of graduating, do I really want to go in manufacturing? Manufacturing is an ever-evolving industry with a lot more technology today than was 30 years ago, and it's a very exciting field to go into.
All right, take 2.
Cut. There we go.